Engineering drawing, projections of solids. The condition is an axis of solid is parallel to one plane and perpendicular to other plane. The question is a cube of side 35 mm positioned such that one of its face inclined at 30 degrees to HP and also one of its edge 10 mm above HP. Its face 15 mm in front of VP. Draw the projections of the cube. So in this question, we have an object of cube of side 35 mm positioned to HP, that is inclined. That means 30 degrees inclined to HP, and the edge of that particular object is above HP 10 mm. So this is an object given from the question. So see, this is a cube which is having all the sides in the sense faces. So the cube has 6 faces equal. The faces of that cube are equal. Now this is inclined to HP. Now let us set the drafter, and the scale of the drafter must be parallel to the chart line. Always consider that. Draw the line, reference line x dash, and then let us construct the cube. The front view of the tube is constructed above the axis. It is also given that the edge is above the axis line, which is 10 mm. Draw the parallel line to the reference line. Now, and it is also given that its face is 15 mm in front of VP. If it is given in front, consider that the top view will be below the reference line. Now it is given that its face is in front of VP. That means the top view must come below the reference line 15 mm. Always remember that if it is given in front of VP, then make sure that the view must be below the reference line. That means in front distance is converted into below distance when the views are drawn from given object. Now from the question, one of its face is inclined at 30 degrees to HP. Now take a 30 degrees inclination from the drafter and draw the inclination line of 30 degrees, and its side is 35 mm. So mark the 35 mm distance. We are constructing the cube of front view now. So make sure all the sides of same distance, 35 mm. Now construct the front view of that particular cube. The front view of the object will be above the reference line x dash, and the top view will be below the axis line. Now the front view is drawn. The front view must be highlighted with darker shade. Always remember, the views must be always projected darkly, and the reference line must be very lighter in shade. Now to get the top view, we have to project all the front view lines towards the below axis line. See, like this. Every point of the line of front view must be projected downwards. We get like this. Now it is given in front of VP, so when we rotate the plane, the view will be projected like this. In front will be changes to below axis line. Now the top view is drawn from the projected lines like this. The top view is also having the same dimensions because it is a cube which is having the sides equal. All the 6 sides are equal, so we are taking the same dimensions, 35 mm. Now join all the lines like this. When we look from the top, the view will be like this. Below the axis line is considered as the top view. Now we are darkening the lines like this because when we see from the top, you can see the line above the projected line, and the dotted line represents that below line, which is hiding line, must be represented with a dotted line. So now give the dimensions with the dimensioning lines like this. From the top view, we find the dimension slight change as the top view is little wider because the inclination of 30 degrees to HP. So that is why we are having the wider top view. Now this is the required front view and top view of the given condition problem. So that's all, and the notations are marked like this. Hence, the required condition is obtaining the views front view and top view of the given question. Thanks for watching.